We are here to talk about the best bets for UFC Las Vegas 71. Our bet cash last week, we had an under 1.5 rounds with Tanner Bozer and Ion Kuntalaba, and that fight was over within the first couple minutes, and we cashed. So kudos to everyone who followed that bet, made a little bit of money. And this week, again, it's not a week I'm jumping at laying a bunch of cash down on too many of these fights. There is a couple bets that I like, and I'm going to explain to you them how. I'm going to let you guys in on my process a little bit. So the bet we're going to make today is with Sergei Pavlovich. So when we're starting to research a fight, we want to see if we can find trends, right? So if we look at his past fights, man, look at this dude has been an absolute monster. He did lose his first fight in the UFC back in 2018, but it's been 5 years since then, and he's really matured. So I'm throwing that fight completely out of there. So look at his last 5 fights, man. KO, TKO, TKO. I mean, you guys see the trend here, right? And look at all first round finishes. So when you see a trend like that, you're like, okay, let's check the guy he's fighting. Let's see what he's been up to. I mean, he's looked really good as of late too. First round TKO, second round TKO. This was a knee injury to Aspinall, so you got to throw that out of there, right? You got to really look at the last 4 or 5 fights. He lost by KO here. He's lost to KOs here. I mean, man, what a busy fighter he is. Super busy guy, Curtis Blades is. But he does have the ability to get, clipped in his fights, right? So, since we like Pavlovich to win, we're going to go over to our betting website and see what's the first round finish paying out at. Look, right here, guys. Minus 325. I mean, plus 325. That's a great bet, especially if you think he's going to win early. We look at Pavlovich, $100 to win 325 over here. It's a great bet, especially if you think, Pavlovich is going to get it done early. Like, if that trend continues, this bet will pay out really, really nice. I like the Sergei Pavlovich, to win in round 1 at plus 325. That looks pretty juicy. And the other bet I like is I do like Pavlovich straight up, but I don't think he's going to win a decision. So I think there's a little more value to be had. So if we go down to, plus 170 over here, Sergei Pavlovich to win by KO or TKO. I don't think he's going to win by submission either. So we get those plus 70 range, and that gives us a little more flexibility. It can end in any of the rounds, considering it is a 5-round fight. So that gives us a little bit more exposure. The payout is not as good, but we have a little more, flexibility in what can happen in the fight. Still a nice payout, 100 to win 170. I dig that. They're the only 2 bets I'm really looking at today, guys. I like Sergei Pavlovich to win by TKO or KO or disqualification at plus 170. And I also like this Sergei Pavlovich to win in the first round at plus 325. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other bets you're looking at on this card. I would love to discuss what you guys are thinking. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're providing lots of value for you guys. We had a killer winning bet last week, and I think 4 out of the last 5 weeks we've cashed with our bet of the week. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and we'll catch you guys on the next fight.